Hello, Namaste everyone. In this lecture we will solve few examples of sampling plan. First we will solve example of single sampling plan. In single sampling plan there is a few data is given here. There is 800 volts and we need to inspect the lot of 800 volts with single sampling plan. AQL is given is 6.5% and inspection level is 2. So from this data we need to draw single sampling plan. To draw single sampling plan, first we understand what is AQL. AQL is defined by producer of the product, and AQL is defined in such a way that there should be high probability of accepting a lot. So AQL is a percentage defective, that is the baseline requirement for any product to accept in the market. So from this AQL we can clearly say that it is the mutual understanding between producer and consumer that how much quality level is required for accepting the product. So here in example there is a lot of 800 product. 800 is in between this range. So an inspection level is of 2. So against this range there is a letter J is here. So from this letter we will find that against J there is a lot size of 80 and acceptance number at 6.5 AQL is 10 and 11. Acceptance number is 10 and rejection number is 11. So from this table we have found three values: sample size of 80, acceptance number is 10 and rejection number is 11. So from these three values now we can draw single sampling plan. In first step there is a lot of 800 volts. We will select randomly 80 samples from these 800 volts and find number of defective items D. Now we will compare these defective items with acceptance number and rejection number. If our defective item is less than acceptance number, that is 10, less than or equal to acceptance number, then we can accept the lot. And if our defective item is greater than or equal to rejection number 11, then we can reject the lot. So this is single sampling plan. At the end of single sampling plan we can take decision that our lot is acceptable or not. Now we will take an example of double sampling plan. Double sampling means there we need to inspect a lot by taking two samples. So first we are going to understand the data. Here 2000 product or items is given, lot of 2000, AQL is of 2.5% and inspection level is 3. So from this data we will first draw, we will find a few values of sample size and acceptance and rejection number. So 2000 product is under this range and inspection level is of 3rd. So against this range there we will find letter L. From this L, and with this help of this table, against L there is a lot size of 125 for double sampling, and if our AQL is of 2.5%, so against L there is a and we will match 2.5 against L, we will find that acceptance number for first sample is 5 and acceptance number for second sample is 12, and rejection number for first sample is 9 and rejection number for second sample is 13. So these 5 values we can find from this table. Sample size for first inspection is 125 and second inspection is also 125. Acceptance number for first sample is 5 and acceptance number for second sample is 12. Rejection number for first sample is 9 and rejection number for second sample is 13. By this value, we can now draw double sampling plan. In similar to first single sampling plan, here also we will start with our lot size of 2000. We will draw randomly first sample of 125 items from these 2000 items, and we will find defect D1 from this by inspecting 125 samples. By inspecting the 125 samples, we will find defect D1 and we will compare this defect with our acceptance number and rejection number for first sample. So if our items D1 is less than or equal to acceptance number, that is 5, then we can accept the lot, and if our defective item is greater than or equal to our rejection number, that is 9, then we reject the lot. But here there is a third possibility. If our defective items is in between acceptance number and rejection number, then we need to draw second sample of same size. We will randomly draw 125 items from this lot of 2000, and we will further inspect this whole 125 items and find defect D2. Now there is a comparison of defect D1 and D2 with the help of acceptance and rejection number for second sample. If summation of D1 and D2 is less than or equal to acceptance number for second sample, that is 12, then we can accept the lot, and if summation of D1 and D2 is greater than or equal to our rejection number, that is 13, then we can reject the lot. So here we can reject our lot. So at the end of double sampling plan, we can take decision that our lot is acceptable or not. Here we can clearly see that there is no value in between 12 and 13, so we need not to go for further inspection. At the end of double sampling, we will clearly reach to the decision that our lot is acceptable or not. So here I conclude my lecture. If you have any doubt, you can ask in comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.